All right, it's the official end of the year-long sweater-along. Let's get to announcing some winners.
I'm going down to the drugstore, buy a big old skeiny yarn. I'm gonna knit me a kitten, even if you don't give a darn.
Hi, welcome to this episode of the We Are Yarn podcast. My name is Amanda, also known as Mandy Cat, Mandikat on Ravelry. And Mandy Cat, spelled the same way, 509 on Instagram. And I'm so glad you're hanging out with me today in my bedroom, because this is where the best lighting is. Afternoon coffee in my adorable sheepy handmade mug. Alright, so let's get to announcing the winners for the year-long sweater-along. I know that's what you're here for. There were 10 very lovely participants that managed to crank out 4 sweaters this year. One of them cranked out 8. It's crazy. If I can figure out the technology, I'll scroll all the names of all of our winners because they completed 4 sweaters down the side here. So random number generator for the pattern winner for the 4th quarter was DrButtons. So I will be shooting you a message on Ravelry while this is editing, probably, to ask you which sweater you would like DrButtons. And I guess you guys are really interested to know who won the grand prize. Let me put my coffee down. I want to show you what the grand prize winner is winning. This amazing sweater-sized bag from Rick of Whimsy Stitches. Please, please, please go visit his shop, etsy.com/whimsystitches.com or whimsystitches.etsy.com. WHIMZEE stitches. So this cute bag of cats wearing knits. It's a plain fabric on the inside. I'm pretty much him and our the one who inspired this knit along, Ashley of Twist Fiber Studio, who is donating a sweater quantity dyed just for you for our winner. She's who inspired this. Her bags and Rick's bags are really the ones I go to the most now. I realized that every single project I had going right now is in a Whimsy Stitches bag the other day. So I found this little bag in my stash for a little notions pouch. Let me show you what I've stuffed this notions pouch with. Are you ready? First, you're getting a We Are Yarn button. You're getting a tape measure. You're getting some sheepy stitch markers. You're getting a darning needle because I wanted to make this complete, and you need a darning needle for a complete set. You're getting a sweet little sweater stitch marker, progress keeper. Threw in some kitty snips to match your kitty bag, because you got to be able to snip that yarn. And this cute little keychain, Maker's Gonna Make. And that's going to be in your cute little notions pouch. So you will have everything you need to knit a sweater. The bag, the notions, and the yarn. And then all you'll need is your pattern. Alright. So, again, Twist Fiber Studio. She's on Etsy as well. Please go visit her shop. Drop her a line and thank her for inspiring this journey we've all been on, and for the amazing donation of a sweater's quantity of yarn. And do the same for Rick. Throw him a line thanking him for donating to the podcast as well, because that's what made it exciting for me. And now, drum roll, our grand prize winner with 8 sweaters knit last year is Mountain Purl. Blew my mind. 8. And I barely, let's be honest, I really didn't finish my 4 because the May doesn't count because it didn't have sleeves. And I didn't manage to finish my last one just because, you know, I had that false start with the cotton sweater, and then I started the Veronika and I thought that it would zoom right on by, but it didn't. I guess I've been quiet. It's been a while since I've podcasted, and I had a really hard, had a hard couple of months for lots of different reasons, and things have been slow for me. But so Mountain Purl, I'll be shooting you, I don't like to wait till people see the podcast, so I'll be shooting you a message while this is probably uploading to let you know you're the winner. I need to get your address, and I'm going to put you in contact with Ashley so you can start discussing your yarn, okay? All right. So I have a finished object because I got so excited. You know, a lot of people do these Christmas Eve cast-ons, and I had to work Christmas Eve, a 10-hour shift, and I was just very tired and came home. And, you know, my kid's 3 now. He really understands Christmas now. He gets it. And so, like, the Santa thing was really important. So I had to come home, dinner, get him in the bed, and then play Santa. And it was beautiful. It was fabulous. He loved it. But I was tired, and there was no time for a Christmas cast-on. Christmas Eve cast-on, but that was okay because I woke up Christmas morning, and I had been gifted by one of my dear friends from SSK Yarners out of North Carolina. This amazing, it was a hat blank, that's what they called it. It's DK weight yarn, Tweedy hat kit, DK hat blank. So you got the pom-pom, you got the Tweedy yarn. She doesn't say what the yarn is, but I imagine it's some kind of wool. And this is what I have left. That sweet little mitten. Now my mother, who is a muggle, she does not knit. She does not get it at all. I showed it to her, and I told her how excited I was, and I was going to make a hat out of it. And she said, well, how are you going to make a hat out of that fabric? She said, she got you this pretty thing, but you have to finish it. What are you going to do? How are you going to sew that up? It's like, what do you mean? It's like, no, Mama, you unravel it, and you knit from it as you go. And she was like, you're going to destroy it? So I think this last little bit I have here, I'm going to, I don't know, I'll finish, it had hats and these little mittens. I'll probably end up framing the little mittens somehow. Just probably find a little frame in the house, and so Mama feels better about this situation. But it came with the cute little pink pom-pom, and I cast on immediately, like the next day. And as soon the Christmas day, I sat down and I chose a hat. The hat I chose was How Quiet by Helen Stewart. Wait, let's zoom in here. Zoom. There we go. So, yeah. So that's the hat. My hat didn't quite turn out as good as that, I don't believe. It's supposed to be slouchy with a really wide brim. So it can be slouchy if you wear the brim down, or you can fold the brim up and it turns into beanie style. Now, what drew me to this was kind of the lacy nature of that picture. I thought it would be really nice with this yarn. Mine didn't turn... My cat's been sitting here licking my pom-pom. Mine didn't turn out with quite that lacy texture. So I was a little disappointed in that. I don't know if I just knit my increases that lacy bit comes from. I think I don't, maybe my increases are a little tighter than hers or something. I'm not real sure, but I was disappointed I didn't get that lacy texture. But I'm still really tickled with how the hat came out. I like how it kind of has this striping effect, and so since you get kind of a chevron wavy feel. I have not blocked this, but you get a chevron wavy feel because of the stripy nature of the yarn. Can you see it? So I'm pleased. It didn't look the way I expected, but I am pleased with it. And like I said, hat hair at its finest. You can fold up the brim and then have a beanie style. So I think it was a pretty successful hat. And but if I do this hat again in the future, which I may do because it was a really enjoyable knit, instead of doing the make one left and make one right, I will probably do yarn overs as my increases. And that's that. Now, while I did not bring my Veronika to show you what was supposed to be my 4th quarter sweater, since it's not done, but it's a big swath of gray, and it's going to be fabulous when it's completed. But I just wanted this to be a real quick podcast. And guys, I have some bad news too. So we started off on a high point, and then I showed you an FO, which is always a high point. But I think this is going to be farewell for a while. I'm having a hard time with my new work schedule finding a place and time to sit quietly and be able to sit and talk to you guys. And I've been struggling with this decision for a while, but I think I need to hang up my podcaster hat for a little bit. There are a lot of really amazing podcasts, a lot of new podcasters. There's a lot of new fabulous friends to make. And I think you guys, I don't know. I think I'm going to let you guys go out to find a new podcasting friend. And I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted about it right now. I've been doing this for 6.5 years, so I think that's a pretty good run. We've had a good time. I am considering doing short little FO videos, like kind of a la Christy Glass. Just sit down when I finish something and show it to you guys, but there will be no consistency with that. It's just when I finish something, I'll come show you. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for the 6.5 years. It's been super fun. I've met so many amazing people through the podcasting community, and I've had so many fabulous viewers. You guys have been wonderful. And I wish you all the very best. You'll still see me around, for sure. But yeah. I am going to leave one more thing out here too, I guess. Amy Beth of Fat Squirrel was talking about having to paraphrase, because I was doing a million things while I was kind of had her on in the background. But what I took away from her most recent podcast was that she had a project, and I can't remember what she called it now, that made her, that she was going to start, that she had to focus on, something that really challenged her to bring her focus into her knitting and be, the way I'm interpreting it for myself, to be something that forces you to push everything else out of your mind and just focus on the one thing there at hand. And I really appreciated that sentiment, and I think that I'm going to be adopting that. So it may be a while before you see an FO video from me, because I'm going to try really hard to be spending some quality time on my rhapsody and cables. And I have a pocketbook that I have been trying to knit, the sipalu, I believe, bag by Knit Picks. I have been knitting that at least 6 years or more. I've been trying to get that knit, but it's really heavy color work, stranded color work, and I'm just not, that's not my comfort zone, and I really have to focus on it. So I think those two projects will be coming heavily into the rotation, and because of the heavy cables and because of that heavy color work that I'm not used to doing, it's going to slow me down. It's going to make me focus on just one thing, and I think I need that right now. But so that's what's going through my head. And I guess I'll say goodbye. Thank you again so much for the wonderful experience of the podcasting. Tearing up a little bit. You'll see me soon though. Hopefully in one of those little FO shorts. Okay? Take care, guys. Have a great day. Have a great 2019. Happy New Year, by the way. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.
I just can't wait to finish. I got the kitten in blues. No, I just can't wait to finish. That's why I got those kitten in blues.